Northwestern in the white jerseys today, and we are underway. Slow ball rolling down towards the end line there. It'll be a side in, tucked deep for Romay Ricardo, playing in her final game. We've been talking about Romay Ricardo for so many years and been a big impact as one of the co-captains. 4 national championships for Romay.
He said go further in the corner. Okay.
Romay trying to get Chloe Relford to bite. Relford doesn't bite, and Romay sends that over the sideline.
Good job by Lauren Wattis. Drew that corner. Wattis, one of the keys. All Big Ten player number 2 in white. Great corner success. 10 corners in that semifinals versus Duke. Score one of their goals. 15% rate on the season. Ilsa Trump, number 9. And Lauren Wattis, number 2. Your strikers. Leah Marshall, number 17, to insert. Waiting for the defense for Carolina to line up. Set up for Wattis. The big strike is wide. No tip available there.
And not surprising that Northwestern wants to go ahead with that straight shot. They want to kind of test and see how North Carolina is going to set up. Are they going to fly a 1-3? Are they going to fly a 2-2? Obviously, Ilsa Trump with a fabulous drag flick. That's going to be a great weapon for them as well. So Northwestern just kind of testing the waters here to see what North Carolina is going to throw at them defensively.
Absolutely. Here's Relford again with that pressure on the outside. Let's see if Northwestern trying to force that ball in another direction. Good job. Here's Lindsay Frank now weaving her way into the circle. Prior to that, off of a foot, be a hit coming out. Good job, though. They almost had that second quarter opportunity. Quick outlet for Yasmina Smolinars, trying to get it on her backhand. Marshall may have been just a little bit too aggressive on that tackle. Continue on. Here's Peyton Worth. Peyton's had an exceptional postseason play. 10 points in the postseason. That ball will go back to Northwestern. And Katie Jones, the senior from Bristol, England, taking the hit. And while Northwestern has the ball there momentarily, Suzanne, that ball actually will come back down for Northwestern. Some of your blueprints for success for the Wildcats today.
Well, press-ecution. This is a Northwestern term. Press execution. This team, and we've seen it already in the first 2.5 minutes, this team prides themselves on their ability to execute their high, pesky press. They love to put defenses under a lot of pressure and draw corners. They've already done just that. They've got a ton of speed, but they've also got a ton of weapons on their APCs, and they're ready to use them today against Carolina's DPC unit.
Big ball by Romay Ricardo downfield and broken up. Once again, here's Sienna Ricardo, tries to get it back, pulls the other way to her sister Romay. Back to Siska Bruning with Olivia Beck-Cole on her tail. Nice little give and go action. Here goes Sitka in the middle to Riley Heck. Pulls it back and spins around off of Aaliyah. Into the circle. Keep an eye on Bruning as Worth tries to get some space. Good job. Good job by Chloe Relford off the ball. She was thinking ahead and thinking about where Peyton Worth was in that middle of the field. Ilsa Trump with a nice job off of the aerial, brings it to midfield, taking the pressure off.
And we're going to see that a lot. Both Ilsa Trump and Katie Jones in that right back position can throw the ball downfield.
Wattis back to the outside to Cole. Keep it going. One of the most exceptional players to be able to control her hands and her speed at the same time. Number 3 in white.
Yes, Olivia Bent-Cole, just an impressive player to watch. So speedy. And to be a true freshman and have your hands match your foot speed is just so unusual. That she's just a prodigy, if you will.
Pressure taken off there. A little bit of an icing, so to speak, in a fun way. There'll be a 16 coming out for the Wildcats. Third consecutive trip to the finals. So much to be said for that, as Suzanne mentioned in the Open, especially with the parity in the country this year. Everyone was so good. And we could be talking about several other teams being on this stage this afternoon.
Yeah, but Leah, again, you know, these two teams are exactly where they expected to be at this point in this season, regardless of the parity, regardless of the adversity that these two teams had faced throughout the season. They knew exactly what the end result they wanted it to be, and they are here.
Wattis jumping over the top. And they'll restart that once again. This is a Cat team that is on a 21-game win streak right now. And for Carolina, revving it up towards the latter part of the season on a 6-game win streak. Jordan Carr calling for the ball now. They'll have to bring it back to her. Close in front of Carolina's bench for the free hit. Nice job getting it outside to Sana Hawk. Hawk cutting through the defense, play on. Wattis now in control and taken back away by Sienna Ricardo. And here's Hawk to Heck. Trying to spin it to the outside, just outside the circle. Riley not phased by the jab. It will be a long hit for the Tar Heels, and why they set up, Suzanne, some of your blueprints for them this afternoon.
Yeah, they got to protect the spine. Defensive organization has been a critical focus, and it's never been more important than today's matchup. Northwestern loves to attack the spine of the field, so North Carolina is really going to have to work the outsides of the field and two-touch passing, and that's going to be even more critical. I mean, obviously, that's Carolina's bread and butter, that two-touch passing. It's going to be even more critical today going against Annabelle Skubish, the best goalkeeper in the country. They're going to have to get that quick pass, get her off the angle, and be able to find the back of the cage if they're going to get it around Skubish.
Sanhawk just a little bit too fast. That might be some of the butterflies here early on as she tried to restart quick. Ball going over the end line. So a hit for the Wildcats taken away by Riley Heck. Heck, the MOP of the ACC championships. Great to see field hockey highlighted on SportsCenter. Heck's goal, one of the top plays this season, and actually several times throughout the year we saw field hockey and the great skills of the players at all levels recognized. Kirsten Tomasi now. Super defense. That's a triple play defense there as Lauren Hunter knocks it down. Suzanne talked about the stellar defense, tops in the nation for Northwestern. The Big Ten regular season and tournament champions. Good recovery. Yasmina Smolinars with a little stick jab in there. Gets it to Katie Dixon. Back the opposite side. Looking for Tomasi, but Rene Ricardo's going to run it up the spine. Taken back away there by Lauren Hunter. These defenses are so good that we could see this gameplay be between the 25 very easily as they clamp down quite well. Great view of what Riley Heck is looking at right now. Heck and Olivia Bentpole from Northwestern announced at the same time to the U.S. squad. Ricardo in the circle to Heck. Molinars with a good crossing ball taken away, and it'll be hit just outside the circle. They'll have to move at 5. It's inside the hash before it can go into the circle. Flipped inside, Peyton Worth nearly tipped it and redirected it home.
Yeah, that was a great cut in front of Scoobish, trying to get that one tip.
Returning for the Wildcats, number 2, Lauren Waters. Also returning, number 3.
Later today, it's another featured ESPN men's college basketball matchup from Madison Square Garden. Number 19, Texas, taking on Louisville at 3:30 Eastern. A little bit of hard whistle there. No card shown. Tomasi runs onto it now.
So you see how fastly white jerseys are just all over anytime Carolina gets the ball. Really trying to press hard here.
June Lammers.
A little miscommunication there between the Ricardo sisters. Sienna didn't realize Sister Romay was behind her.
Rosa Trump with 4 Dutch championships to her name before coming to the States and playing for the Wildcats. Told us yesterday she wasn't familiar with the campus. First time on campus was when she landed in Chicago. Really hadn't thought about it. And glad she has come to the States to play in the Big Ten.
Yeah, longtime friend of Maya Stefanovic, who was out with injury the rest of the season. Those two grew up playing together, and Maya and Ilsa were chatting over a holiday break, and Maya said, maybe you should come join us.
And she said no.
She said, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
And now here she is in Chicago.
How about that? Parents are watching from home. We understand we're not able to make it to the States for the championship, so.
Yeah, they came out earlier. They did get to see Chicago for the first time.
Siska Bruning running the back now. Nice job by Marshall and Relford, as well as using the sideline there as that ball goes back to Northwestern. This is a Northwestern squad that has only allowed 6 goals in the last 13 games. And a Carolina team that finds themselves in the championship for the 5th time in 6 years. Good ball up to Peyton Worth. She has Lisa Slinkert. The shot up over everything.
Good drive of the baseline here, pulls back, had the advantage, able to get a shot off. It sails high and out, but a good opportunity there by Peyton Worth.
Hit going out here for Carolina. ACC co-champions with Duke on the regular season, and then going on to win the ACC tournament championship. Relford up the field.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
Goodness, we are under a minute to go already in the first quarter of play. It has gone very fast. Has the pace surprised you? A little bit of what you expected?
Yeah, I mean, we knew it was going to be a high-paced game. We knew that Northwestern was going to come out and put a pesky press on, put North Carolina under a lot of pressure. They've done just that. North Carolina, though, equally as speedy.
And we will have our first card of the game, a green card to Lauren Wattis. She was trying to jab back in and tackle, and unfortunately got caught up on Katie Dixon for the trip.
And she knew immediately as soon as she hooked Katie Dixon that she was going to go have a seat for 2 minutes.
I'll carry over to the second quarter of play. Olivia Bent-Cole trying to get herself back into position there and help the defense. Held whistle for Hawk. She's carrying it in, long hit. Clock continues to run. Carolina trying to work quickly here. Hawk lets it go at the buzzer. It will not count. And 15 minutes in the books. The excitement is alive here in Chapel Hill as we are running to crown a national champion today. The Wildcats and the Tar Heels. Stay with us.
Another electric game between these two.
It was actually off of a turnover where Renee Ricardo lifted an aerial downfield, hit Peyton Worth, and boom, boom, boom. It just, everything happened so quickly. You see on your scorebug there the penalty difference right now. North Carolina with the advantage for minute 19 as we start this second quarter of play. Sana Hawk trying to run down off of Lindsey Frank there, 21. Nice job once again. Great talk by the defense. Greta Hinkey with the play. Number 12 in white for for Northwestern. All over the field.
Yeah, and this is a player, Greta Hinkey, that, you know, Coach Tracy Fuchs talked a lot about, just stepping into the role that the void that Kayla Blass left in the middle of the field.
Yes.
And, you know, Greta Hinkey just super consistent. She's been absolutely outstanding in the center of the field for the Cats, and Tracy Fuchs had great things to share about her and her future.
Peyton Worth centers it. Here's Charlie Bruder trying to get it on her forehand, and it goes wide. Bruder, the freshman of the year in the ACC, and that'll just about do it on the penalty.
Yeah, take a look at this defense. I mean, just locked down, double team Bruder. They've got the sticks ready to go to block that initial shot. And Bruder again put her head down. Northwestern puts their sticks down for those low block tackles, and that ball sails wide.
Carolina trying to thread that ball into Riley Heck in the double team. That ball will come back. Just about in the area of Lauren Hunter. Waiting for a ball to come on the field. The restart of the whistle. And Hunter puts it in play.
That's great pressure by Riley Heck. You saw her take on Katie Jones, and as soon as Katie Jones put her head down, right, Riley Heck crouches in, able to come up with that turnover.
Running. They send it to the outside, trying to work it inside. The centering ball. Easy to play there for Annabelle Skubish. Skubish was the Defensive Player of the Week in the Big Ten 6 times.
Well, when you have 13 shutouts on the season, Leah, it's
hard to vote for anyone else, right?
Correct.
Keep in mind those 13 shutouts were just this season. The turnover to Heck. Working on Frank, who's being very patient where she wants to jab in, forces that ball back.
All right, OBC, let's go.
Oh, nice little spin move.
Double team.
And you can hear the double team as Olivia Bent-Cole comes out of it. Ball will stay, and Bent-Cole looking to restart it quickly. trying to slide that ball ahead to Reagan Cornelius. Reagan actually scored the game winner against Duke. Oh, nice job by Bloom Lammers. A little bit of an air dribble there to get it up over the top.
Let's go, Greta. Let's go, Greta. All right, we got the trio right here. Yes, Laura.
Oh, loose ball in front. They slide it ahead. Was Lammers back in Heck's hands. Heck air dribbling in. Oh, what a save by Trump. Wow.
I mean, wow, Leah, that was so fun. Okay, obviously, Riley Heck, she scored on this shot right here multiple times this season, but how about the length of Ilsa Trump to be able to bat that ball down out of reach? I mean, not aggressive, just brings that ball down. Oh my gosh, wow.
And back down to the opposite end field we go, and quickly moving back the opposite way. Sietska Bruning tied up by Wattis and Olivia Bent-Cole as Yasmina Smolinars, number 22. Ava was her sister that actually played at Carolina.
I mean, my jaw is still on the floor from that Riley Heck shot. Ilsa Trump able to get that defensive save. That was outstanding.
Outstanding. Here's Sietska Bruning looking for Worth and turned right into Trump's hands. That goal cam really did the job in picking up the athleticism of Trump to come back and make that save.
Returning for North Carolina, number 2, Charlie Bruder.
Cornelius now pulls it back, recognizing no numbers. Little deception there. Jab there by Sietska Bruning at least slows down the play. Lisa Slinkert working on Ilsa Trump. She has to be careful there. Ilsa has a little bit of a height advantage, and Slinkert has to be careful just how she goes in for that tackle. Tomorrow, week 11 of Monday Night Football, the matchup, highly anticipated Super Bowl 57 matchup between Jalen Hurts and the Eagles and Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. All starts at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, ABC, ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and of course you can always catch Peyton and Eli on ESPN2 and ESPN+. Here's Bruder, works it to her forehand. Taken away, taken right back. Heck trying to slide one through as Trump is there. Relford looking for some help. Tomasi into the middle, tries to slide it ahead to Bruder, and Trump says no way as she cuts in front. Nice job anticipating where that pass was going.
Good. Here we go. Good.
You could really feel the momentum going back and forth, right? And this is something that Aaron Matson has talked about all season long. How do we maintain momentum when we have it, and how do we regain it when we don't? They've done a really good job staying composed when they don't have that momentum shift, when Northwestern really surges into their attacking third. But North Carolina looking really poised this second quarter.
Sienna Ricardo trying to thread one ahead. as Tomasi comes back. That may have started, though, when you think about it, as Carolina came off of a loss against Virginia, a game that they were leading, and Erin Matson actually got involved in the following practice. Didn't really want to do that if she didn't have to, but can, just so that they could understand what pressure is about. Claire's talking to us a little bit about that yesterday.
Yeah, not many players can emulate the kind of pressure that a player like Erin Matson puts on. And so she got out there. She hasn't done it much this season, but she has gone out there and she put pressure on them so that they understood the decision-making that they need to execute in game when they are under pressure. And it's serving them well this afternoon facing the press of Northwestern.
Bruder has to come back to it out of the double team. Oh, and a nice job in coming back is Cornelius once again. She's done a super job, 5 and white, supporting without the ball. Kokinis against the triple team. Snuck away there by Heck and poked away. The defense of both teams quite stout in that 23-meter area. Attacking thirds.
Well, you see North Carolina really dominating these stats here. 7 for 17 against arguably, the best defense in the country. They're finding some good successes. They're finding those pockets. They're being patient in their attacking third and how they're penetrating the circle.
Super pressure as that is being forced. No whistle as it was held as Peyton Halsey was looking to force the turnover, and Peyton does, number 6 in white. Peyton will certainly leave as one of the top 10 point getters all time for Northwestern. Over 84 in her career.
Well, and Halsey definitely a player that Northwestern wants to get more involved. Tracy Fuchs talks about Halsey and the trigger and how quick her one-touch shot is. Definitely a player they want to get more involved here as this game progresses.
Here's Lindsey Frank, gets it on her forehand, shoots it in. No one home to tip it away off of that far post. Lindsey out of Saratoga Springs, New York, by way of Richmond in her collegiate career. Solid career there as well, two-time All-A-10. Good spot on the field for Northwestern to apply some additional pressure, being able to use that sideline, but flying out of the pack is 17, Sietska Bruning. Up to Lammers, a little bit too far ahead.
That was a good drive and overlap by Sietska Bruning, trying to get that ball up to Ploon Lammers. Ended up, instead of dumping it, hit Lammers' foot.
Heck trying to work her way in off of Henke. The two going back at it now. And for this moment, Heck coming away with it. Centering ball off of a foot, and so it will come out. Charlie Bruder unable to get her stick down on it. As Ilsa Trump looks up at the scoreboard, 1:35 to go. Don't go too far away at the half as We'll take a look back at some of the best moments of the 2023 season in Division I. Of course, have highlights and stats for you as well. Wattis trying to work quickly here. 1 minute to go. Taken back away by Heck. To the outside, Smolinars, Yasmina, and knocked away. Good job there by Katie Jones once again.
That was such great vision by Riley Heck. You saw her eliminate, show the ball a little bit, pull back, find Yasmina Smolinars on the far side. North Carolina just doing a really good job with their two-touch passing. They're pre-scanning. They know exactly where they want to go.
Look out! Heck is there. That's her trademark. Loves to have her back to the goal.
She loves that spin move. 1 millimeter of a second longer on that hook. Would have been on frame.
Quick restart off the foot of Sienna Ricardo. And a corner. 0.7 of a second. And the clock is stopped for the second corner of the game for Northwestern.
And whistles mean go for Northwestern. No hesitation whatsoever by Lauren Wattis to just go ahead and take that ball, get it to Peyton Halsey. She looks to take that shot super quick, finds a foot on that shot. Second corner here for Northwestern.
Leah Marshall to insert. Tar Heels defense getting set. Trump and Katie Jones. They set it up for Jones, the fake, the swipe. No one's there to redirect it home. And that'll do it for the second quarter of play. 2 quarters in the books. We are 30 minutes and maybe more crowning a national champion. 0-0 at the half between Carolina and Northwestern here at the 2023 Division I Feel Like a Championship. One is a head coach for Tracy Fuchs. Great story as well for Coach Fuchs. A big part of the team at UConn back in the 80s, a member of their Hall of Fame, an Olympian. Worked her way up through the ranks as an assistant coach. Last portion there with Michigan, hired in at Northwestern, and 15 years in Evanston, national championship, and 3 consecutive Final Four appearances here as the Wildcats looking for their second national championship.
Not to mention, Leah, just so nonchalant, right? She's got her chair
Tracy
in front of the bench. Been there, done that.
There's Tracy. 2 great ambassadors of the game. And really, one of the reasons why, there are a lot of layers to this, but certainly one of the reasons why is we get going here in the third, that we have a sold-out crowd, about 10 deep, here in Chapel Hill today. The game has grown so much. Quick restart, the ball inside the circle, knocked away. Ricardo trying to back it in and brought back around. Grace Potabom in the game. Grace has been a big part here towards the latter part of the season, Suzanne.
Yeah, Kelly Smith suffering an upper arm injury during ACCs, and Grace Pottebaum has just done a fantastic job filling in the void of Kelly Smith. Kelly Smith playing that fullback, that center back position all season long. And with her being out on injury, Grace has just come in. And Romay said it best when we talked to Romay this week. She said, you know what, Grace? We have all the confidence in her, and she's starting to believe it, and it shows. It's translating on the pitch.
No numbers for Peyton Worth as she tries to work herself around Ilsa Trump. Good job in coming back is Greta Hinkey, the centering ball. And a corner, first corner of the day for the Tar Heels. This seems to be the lucky side as far as garnering corners are concerned.
Yeah, good drive here by Peyton Worth. And you saw Ilsa Trump allow Greta Hinkey to come in and put that pressure, and when she went back to overlap, Peyton Worth able to find that foot and get that call.
So we'll see what the Tar Heels have drawn up on this first corner opportunity as Peyton Worth, again, Peyton has been taking it to another level during especially these NCAAs. 10 points during just postseason tournament play.
Break down your feet. Let's go, Cal.
Sets up for Charlie Bruder's big smash, and they score! They score! They go for that post where Lauren Wattis was on the outstretched Scoobish.
Well, and that's exactly, if you're North Carolina, what you want to do. You know Scoobish can take up the majority of the cage when she lays down. But when you go for where that post player is on that far post, and you've got Katie Jones or you've got a tipper coming in from the outside to try and extend that cage, that's the weak spot, is at Scoobish's feet. North Carolina able to get it done on that far post.
Sietska Bruning under a lot of pressure here. Let's see the response. Loose ball in front as they try to cross it back the opposite way. Wow. That was dangerous as it comes back out here for the Wildcats.
This is the most dangerous time for a defense, is right after you score and you're immediately under pressure. Northwestern wants to get this equalizer while they've got the defense pinned in this corner.
Bruning trying to spin it out against Bent Cole, knocked away there and tipped off of Aaliyah Marshall's stick. Caught up in the feet. Hawk with a nice pullback there. Heels 13-1 when scoring first. Today's environment in the postseason is Ricardo looks to take that side in front of the Northwestern crowd. Worth comes back to Smolinars. Carries it in. Marshall right there with her. Riley Heck gets it on that forehand. Look out for that backswing. Smolinars tries it to get it circled in on the play, and good job in putting it into Yasmina's feet.
Yeah, and again, Smolinars putting her head down. Northwestern applies those low tackles as soon as they see opponents attack, put their head down.
Leah Marshall, 17. Moved into a little bit different position this season with Maddie Zimmer, who was a key piece of the 2021 Victory Championship. She was the MOP of the 2021 title.
Yeah, Zimmer taking an Olympic red shirt this season to train with the national team and hopefully prepare for the Olympics.
Maddie was hoping to get here today to cheer on her Wildcats. Still taking classes at Northwestern as well, as the Olympic team trains not too far from here in Charlotte. Marshall with the ball in. Kahn plays it away on the side in there. Tipped in. Contact made. Wattis trying to work quickly. Flips it into the circle. Not 5 away. Pretty darn close in running at 5. Suzanne, if you could explain that real quick of the movement of the ball and carrying it in.
Yeah, you know, if it's inside the hashes, the ball has to move 5 meters, whether that's just pulling back and forth or actually a pass around the outside of the circle. Before it enters the circle, that ball has to move 5 meters. It's a dangerous ball coming out.
Frank carrying it, trying to slip one in. Siska Bruning is there.
I really want to see Northwestern put some more numbers in front of the ball. They're not supporting the ball carrier as much as we've seen in the past. They're more defensive-minded, putting numbers behind the ball. And when they get that quick transition, they usually have the speed to get numbers up and in front of the ball. And they've just been a step slow compared to what we've seen so far this season.
Tuesday evening, we have an exclusive reveal of the latest college football playoff top 25 rankings. Reese Davis and the team will break it all down from top to bottom as the crucial final week ahead in the regular season approaches. It all starts at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on ESPN as well as the app. Elsa Trump being very patient, wants to aerial it out here. A nice ball. They worked on that for a little while yesterday in practice as well. You were very impressed.
Well, and Ilsa Trump is a player that can aerial, you know, a 40-yard aerial. It's very impressive, and it shows in her ability to drag flick as well. She's just got great control, and it's something that when she had a stick in her hand when she was very little, her coaches said, "Do you want to try and do this?" She said, "Well, okay." And she's just honed it. She said, "I don't have the best technique, but it works for me." And you know, clearly we can see how well she's able to throw that ball downfield.
First career goal as a Wildcat came very early in the season against Maine. And that seems like oh so long ago. A little bit too far ahead there for Kokinis. Here's Lammers She's got Smolinars on the far post, Dixon up top, but it'll be going out because of the defensive effort, total team effort by the Wildcats.
Yeah, again, just lockdown defense. Lauren Hunter, Eels to Trump, able to double team. Look at that ball coming out.
The defense for Carolina has been able to thwart any effort here to find the back of the cage for Northwestern this far.
Yeah, you know, we talked a lot about the defense that Northwestern brings in, but how about North Carolina locking things down on their side? Defensive end of the ball. Only one shot conceded so far in today's contest.
This is the quarter that has been the most for Northwestern on the year. They have scored 20 of their 63 goals in this quarter with 109 shots. Katie Jones with great positioning there on Plume Lammers. Catches the backside of the stick. All about marking tight in the circle, and 15 in white coming over and stepping in on that play.
Well, and that's just it. She stepped in front to be able to take that ball. She anticipated it very well, knew exactly where she was going with it as soon as that ball hit her stick. Well taken there by Katie Jones.
Goodness, patience under a double and a triple team here. Cats certainly getting some numbers on the ball, trying to turn things over in a hack. Marshall turns and revs it up. Looks to center it. Ben Cole trying to force that corner, and she does. Third corner of the game. And Olivia Ben Cole working those hands, putting it in the feet, making you happy dance.
Yeah. Well, and that's just it. Ben Cole is a player. You know, we talked about Wattis needing her to kind of get some more touches. Halsey gets some more touches. They got to involve Olivia Ben Cole a little bit more, but North Carolina's defense has been so good, keeping her touches at a minimum. She's been outstanding. But she gets the corner this time for her Cats.
Olivia Ben Cole scored 2 of the last 4 games as Aaliyah Marshall will insert Wattis and Trump, your strikers. And here's Trump, flicks it. Oh, the goal line save there by Grace Pottebaum. They're going to call a stroke. Was it denied on the goal line? Evidently it was. There was a delay on the call. Northwestern asked. Ayana McClain went for some help.
When you see this ball would have been a goal. Had it not gone off, Pottebaum.
Peyton Halsey is 4 for 4 on the year from the stroke line. And we're tied at 1. Peyton Halsey now 5 for 5 with 1:19 to go in the third.
Well, and we knew from that corner call that it was going to be Ilsa Trump. We saw Northwestern kind of build with the straight shot from Wattis. Then they were trying a little slip pass on their second corner to Ilsa Trump to get her drag flick going. Didn't happen, but on the third, she's able to get this penalty stroke call off the body of Grace Potabom, and Peyton Halsey buries it in the back of the net for the equalizer on that stroke.
13th of the year for Peyton Halsey.
Northwestern goal scored via penalty stroke by number 6, Peyton Halsey.
The All Big Ten selection has tied this up at 1. Loose ball ahead. Off to the races. Olivia Van-Cole as the defense tries to get back. I'm almost surprised that we didn't have another stroke called there. Romay Ricardo is slow getting up. Let's take a look at it again.
You see so much speed here. Romay trying to get in front. I actually thought that that ball hit Romay Ricardo's foot during that collision.
They're going to take a look at it.
The previous play is now under video referral.
Northwestern is looking for a corner.
Northwestern is challenging whether the ball hit the foot of a North Carolina player.
Yeah, I mean, that ball definitely hit Romay Ricardo's foot. She hit the deck hard there.
Hard to see too is the ball kind of goes into that shaded space of the field. Romay Ricardo taking a deep breath now as the officials continue to look at the play. Lauren Bruce is going to take as much time as possible, certainly, to try to find all of the angles, and they must have that angle to be able to make any type of a change in the call. Things happened quickly too at midfield. Turnover of the ball, and Olivia Van-Cole just gathered it up, took it into another speed, and Sienna and Romay Ricardo, 8 and 11 for the Tar Heels, just trying to go pace for pace with her to slow her down.
Yeah, and that's a tall test, right? I mean, Olivia Van-Cole, so much foot speed. You know, North Carolina just trying to put pressure on her to stay with her foot for foot, right? Step for step, to be able to make her put her head down, and that's when you put that tackle in. But, I mean, again, that's where Olivia Van-Cole has been so outstanding, is in the center of the field when she's got some space, and she's able to, again, as you said, Leah, kick it into another gear.
That might be the best angle coming into the corner,
yeah,
of that area of field, right into that lower camera that we have. Here's Lauren Bruce at the call.
We're going to restart with a corner for Northwestern to keep the review.
Lauren Bruce on the call there, and the corner for the Wildcats. It is their fourth. with 53.6 seconds to go here in the third.
A pretty typical setup again. Striker unit, Wattis, Trump. Lots of combinations between the two of them, but keep an eye on 15, Katie Jones as well. She's a great tipper on that R2 position on the right side of your screen.
Up it goes. The big smack there by Wattis, and repeat of the corner. Romay Ricardo says, I got all stick on it. Felt pretty confident about it, Suzanne. So they'll take a look at it.
Yeah, Ricardo, one of the best flyers in the country. It's hard to see from that angle. She flies upright, right, and her stick's right in front of her feet.
North Carolina is looking for a stick.
Here's Lauren Bruce there. So as Lauren Bruce takes a look at it to see if it actually hit the stick or foot. Corner was called by Ayanna McLean. Romay Ricardo was quick to run over and say, I felt like I had all stick on that. And that's what they're checking right now is Tracy Fuchs.
And on that last replay, Leah, it really did look like Romay Ricardo got that with her full stick. It was just angled at a certain angle to where that ball popped off to the side. I think if it had hit her foot, we would have seen a touch more reaction. Yeah, you can't really tell where that hits Romay, whether that was her foot or her stick, but from that angle, it was tough to see.
47.9 seconds to go here in the third. Difference would be a corner, which would be the fifth for Northwestern, or a hit going out. Big, big difference.
Yeah.
All you can do right now if you're a head coach on either side is just pace.
That's what you have to say.
That's right. So actually with Northwestern having some steam here, to take a little steam out of the sails with the momentum that they were building, Suzanne, and what is Carolina thinking from this?
You know,
The review is inconclusive. They will keep the review.
There you go. They could not find enough evidence to change the call, so it is a corner.
yeah, it was tough to see whether or not that ball hit a little bit of her foot or if it was all stick. It was really, really tough to see. So Northwestern here will get the corner. They already know what they're going to play here. Katie Jones came over and talked to Coach Fuchs about what the call was going to be.
Marshall looking up top, taking that big, deep breath. Trying to put some velocity on that insert and pinpoint it. Trump once again gets the call. Big save going out. It'll be a long hit for Northwestern. Clock continues to run. Clock continues to run here. Wildcats with the ball. Marshall looking to carry it in just outside the circle. Flipped inside. Heck coming back to help out her defense, led by her U.S. teammate in Olivia Bent-Cole.
What a great touch there by Peyton Worth. Just one tapping it up to Yasmina Smolinars.
Here's Smolinars trying to slide it to Bruder, and that will do it for the third quarter of play. It's coming down to the final 15 between Northwestern and Carolina. Hold on to your seats. It's going to be a doozy. And the final 15 minutes of the field hockey season are underway. Good job in pinning the Tar Heels into the corner. As you see the differential, the shots by half thus far. Tough spot on the field for anyone to try to maneuver out of.
But if you're going to have a player on ball, Sietske Bruning is the one that you want if you're Carolina. You know, she is a player that Erin Matson talks about just being so brilliant, both technically and tactically. Now it's Heck.
A year ago, her teammates selecting her as the unsung hero and defensive player. Here's Heck. Hard whistle there. Hard whistle, and we're going to have a card. We are going to have a card on that play. Greta Hinke running off. And a green card to Hinke. So Carolina with the advantage here early in the fourth.
Yeah, just some aggressive body contact there by Hinke, putting too much body, not enough going for the ball against Sana Hawk. Gets that card.
Work it around to Potabom now as Heck comes back. Riley looking to play it down. Molinars with Bent-Cole on her. Bruning to Romeo Ricardo. Has it tipped. Actually right into Dixon's hands. Couldn't have fallen into a better area. Backside of the stick, they say. Hit coming out. 107 now on the penalty to the Cats.
Good idea there by Katie Jones. Just a miscommunication with Aaliyah Marshall. She thought she was a little further up than she was. Turns that ball over in favor of the Heels.
They were trying to find Heck, but fronted by Wattis and backed by Tromp. They said, you know, let's try to go to Peyton Worth, but she was marked tightly there by Aaliyah Marshall. Under 30 on the penalty. And that'll do it. We're back at even strength. Hinke just coming onto the field, has it taken away. Hawk winds up, and it's wide.
How about that anticipation by freshman Sana Hawk? Cuts that ball off, knew exactly where she wanted it, takes 2 steps, able to get a shot cross cage. Carolina contingent not happy.
Tromp to Wattis as Heck tries the tackle. Nice little pop there by Lauren. Being deceptive. Turns Molinars around. I don't think Ava gave her. Ava didn't give her 5, and because of that, Yasmina Molinars. My apologies. Yasmina Molinars picks up the card, a 2-minute card.
And that's what Northwestern loves, right, Leah? They
Yep.
say whistles mean go. Anytime you hear a whistle, they're going to take a quick free hit. They're going to try and get that 5-yard call every time they possibly can.
Trump out to the outside. They'll have to bring it back, though it was an advantage there. Held whistle for the Wildcats. Good hustle on both players' part. Under a minute to go on the penalty to Yasmina Smolinars. And Cole and Ricardo just outside the circle. It will be the Wildcat ball. It has to go 5. Oh, goodness. Going the opposite way as the Wildcats were looking to restart quickly. Advantage taken away. That's a good run down there by Katie Jones on a ball that was lit. Here's Marshall. We're back at even strength. Yasmina back out on the field, 22. And Carolina Blue, raising her hand for the stick, wants that ball. They go into the middle of the field, and Hinkie steps in and comes away with it.
Great win of that 50-50 ball there.
Ooh, goodness, as Ben Cole has it poked away by Sietska Bruning. She's calling Romay Ricardo back. And relentless Olivia Bencole continue on. Has to be careful here. Needs to go 5 before bringing it in. And they beckon her to bring it back. Some room to run now if you're a Tar Heel.
Just great defense there by Carolina, working together. Combination of Sienna Ricardo, Sietska Bruning, Sana Hawk, all working together to keep Olivia Bencole out of the circle.
Lammers picking it up. Blum with Wattis on her. The NCAA Women's College Cup begins Friday, December 1st, 6 Eastern, right here on ESPNU. For more information, visit ncaa.com, your home for all 90 NCAA championships. Hawk tries to flip it in. 4 white jerseys back in support. They knock it away. 7 minutes to go in the game. Marshall trying to carry it there as Yasmina Smolinars picks it in, takes it away, knocks it to Hawk on the opposite side. Bruder and Dixon are trying to find their space in front of the goal. Heck with the ball. Ali gets it into the feet when all else fails.
Yeah, smart play. She looked up, she scanned the field. She knew she was in a numbers down situation. Found the foot. Loses it there.
Returning for Northwestern, number 1, Wayne Herbert. 17, Aaliyah Marshall.
A little bit too aggressive on the tackle there. That ball will come out to the infraction for Sitska Bruning. Good spot in the field to overplay just a little bit. And it works.
Yeah, that really stemmed from the pressure coming from Kokinis. So the judgment there and the miscommunication.
Marshall carrying it in deep. Aaliyah poked away. Back and forth we go. Here's Lane Herbert now. Chloe Relford trying to flip it backhand and just a little bit too high. Bruder has Hawk ahead and Riley Heck way ahead. Yasmina Smolinars now with some room, flips it up ahead. Look out, oh goodness. That ball came up as the defense collapsed.
Yeah, but in real time, Leah, that actually looked like it did pop up off of Charlie Bruder's stick. It all kind of happened at the same time, though.
Trump now. Heck out of a pile, third-party obstruction. Too many people at the dance, basically, is that called? You only get to take one partner. Nice little one-touch pass there. Very pretty by the Wildcats. Ball tipped out, saying it is Tar Heel ball. So they have to bring it back out here. Clock will restart on the official's whistle. Three minutes to go. Oh, goodness. Big ball down to Heck. Heck's got Bruder. She's trying to carry it in here. Slips it across. Riley still with the ball. Backhands it. Knocks down. And a hit going out.
A great drive of the baseline. It's what Riley Heck loves to do. She loves to drive the baseline, draw the defenders. But on this time, she's able to pull that ball out. She gets the shot off. Goes wide.
Now we'll go.
Okay. Found it.
Potabom. Oh, here comes Ben Cole. Look out, you better have an outlet. Here's Sitska Bruning now. Dixon slides it through the legs. Hawk now walking it in, and a corner. 1:21 to go in the match. Only the second corner of the game for the Tar Heels.
Leah, this was all about Sietske Bruning doing a really good job overlapping. You see her go to support the ball carrier after she hands it off. And Katie Dixon, we talked all about her in the open. Her great vision, her great ability to distribute the ball. She knew exactly where she wanted to one-touch that to find Sana Hawk. And Sana Hawk, so good, able to get that corner call for the Tar Heels. And 9 goals, Leah, in the last 4 games out of 28 that the Carolina Tar Heels have drawn. That's 32% they have scored on.
Brett, be aware of 12 as a chipper, too.
They line it up for Bruners. They let her go. Worth was there for the redirect, but a shade behind her.
Yeah, looking to get a different look this time. You see Skubish goes down, but going to that close post this time because you actually saw Skubish actually inch a little bit toward that far post as she went down that time.
Taken away by Beth Cole. She's got Peyton Halsey ahead. 35 seconds. The tackle on the backside. And a corner. 30.4 seconds to go. Tracy Fuchs loves it. And the 6th corner opportunity.
That was the most emotion that Coach Fuchs has shown all game long. You got a double fist pump. I love it.
Wattis has scored in 3 of the last 5 games. Leah Marshall taking her time, taking that little extra breath. The defense setting up for the Tar Heels. Clock is stopped here on corner plays. It'll restart now, off of the whistle. Wattis winds up! No goal, no goal, no goal.
Adrenaline is pumping, Leah. Wattis gets a hold of it, but too high there. Ball coming out in favor of the Heels.
Clock continues to run now. Interesting to see just what the Tar Heels are thinking. Protect. And let this play out. But Olivia Bent-Cole trying to make things happen once again. Ball for the Wildcats. 2 seconds, 1 second. And that'll do it. The end of regulation. And the season will continue in extras.
It's all about possession, and it's all about taking chances with space, whether that's dumping the ball into space and having a player like Bent-Cole run onto it, or taking the ball with speed into space. But it's all about space here in OT.
Bruning gonna let it go, but I may have to guide it out. It was actually a pretty good ball there to create some quick heart beating for a couple of seconds.
And that was a pretty fast 50-yard sprint there that Olivia Bent-Cole just showcased.
Be a little chess match here early on. What is defensively? What is Northwestern kind of thinking about right now as Carolina retains possession?
Well, they're not going to do too much of a high press. They want to make sure that the ball moves to the sideline before they press, because Carolina is so good in transition and is able to take defense into offense in the blink of an eye. And so they're going to wait to try and pressure that ball together on a sideline. They're going to let that ball move side to side, no problem.
Heck Comes away with it off of Trump into the circle area, pops it up, gets it on her forehand, rips it at Scoobish. Live ball knocked away. Boy, Annabelle Scoobish did a super job keeping that ball alive.
You talk about cat-like reflexes. I don't know, is that like a jaguar reflex? Like that's a cat on steroids, I think. That was so impressive of Scoobish. But she knows exactly where her angle is, right? And so as soon as she sees Riley Heck go to try and drive that ball, she goes down, able to block that ball. That was outstanding.
Hawk. You can see Siska Bruning calling for the ball there, trying to get it up in the air, and a corner called. It was very early in that pass into the corner. Bruning was calling for it.
Well, and you saw her with her, you can see right there on that replay with her stick in the air. She knew she had some space to work, able to get that corner call.
Third corner opportunity for Carolina. Yasmina Smolinar shaking her head. Bruning will take the insert.
No surprises here. Who do you have at the top of the circle? You got Riley Heck.
22 just lines. Riley's gonna dribble. Ilsa, you might have to release, but be careful of your line if you do. Watch the line.
Ball is tipped, knocked, rebound! Oh! Siska Bruning nearly knocked that one home.
Well, and using Riley Heck at the top of the circle as a decoy, going with the close post sweep there. And a great opportunity for the Heels.
Sana Hawk trying to get around Hinkie, who is a solid defender. And Greta, patient, looking at her options as Heck tries to force the play on the backside. Reme Ricardo with some room here. Hawk now with some flashy speed. She's got room to walk in. Good recovery, the slip pass across. And no one home except Aaliyah Marshall.
Yeah, that was a great drive there by Sana Hawk, who's been working overtime in this game today. Leah doing a good job driving that baseline, send that ball back at an angle on that dogleg pass. But Katie Dixon just not able to get to that stroke mark where she needed to be in time.
Jones can carry it pretty good here. Gets it on her backhand. Prior to the shot, backside of the stick. Either way, it was going to come out, but just about to the same area.
Yeah, you saw her try and corral that ball, and she bounced her stick off the turf, which in turn made her roll up and over that ball. That's why she didn't get a good sweep on it. But a good drive there by Jones.
Peyton Worth back into the game. Olivia Bett-Cole is waiting to come back into the game. Here she is now for Northwestern. Little slide pass to Yasmina Smolinars. Bett-Cole just waiting for that time to try to sneak that stick in. Wattis now on the outside. The duo up front for Northwestern. And Hinkie in the middle as Bruning goes at Hinkie. Here's Dixon now. Wattis, a little aggressive on the backside. Inside the circle, the attempt there as the slide pass is made, broken up by Marshall. Olivia Bett-Cole sprinting out in front, but just a little bit too far ahead for her as Ramey Ricardo calls off Peyton Worth now. Flipped inside, broken up by Trump. Rosa scanning. Out to Aaliyah. Wattis is the option through pass-wise. They go a little bit diagonal. And let that one go out for 16 coming out. Fresh legs so important right now between these two teams, and the luxury of the depth that both squads have. Here's the ball up to Riley Heck. The defense trying to clamber in on her. Heck trying to go over the top, and a stroke. A penalty stroke is called.
Penalty stroke awarded to North Carolina.
What a fantastic drive here by Riley Heck. Defense playing the body and not the ball.
Leah Marshall flying in from that opposite side, Suzanne, may be the culprit.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate, too, because Skubish had a beat on Heck. It all comes down to the stroke here. We've seen a couple of different players go to the stroke mark for the heels. It's been Sana Hawk a few times.
And after the review, they did take a look at it, and it will be a penalty stroke. It is confirmed. Riley Heck has not taken a penalty stroke yet this season. She will here. And the season on the line for both teams. Save! It will continue on! The reaction from Tracy Fuchs. Talk about firing up your defense.
The best goalkeeper in the country, Leah, coming up huge for her squad. Gets a stick on this ball and got a little help from the post as well. How about that?
The back angle, the best angle. For the Big Ten goalkeeper of the year and the most outstanding player. And you can't take your eyes off of this one. Most outstanding player of the Big Ten tournament in Annabelle Skubish. Under 2 minutes to go in our first sudden victory overtime. Lauren Wattis with the ball. Here's Lindsey Frank. Greta Hinkie flying into the screen there. She's marked. Knocked away. The race is on to the outside. Heck picks it up. Yasmina Smolinars calling for the ball. She does not have numbers. That's one of the tough things when you're playing in the overtime period.
Well, again, Northwestern doing a really good job recovering there,
Absolutely.
too, getting numbers behind the ball, and North Carolina just not keeping up with them.
Woo! Katie Dixon trying to fly in and redirect. It will be a long hit coming in, 23-meter for Carolina. As that ball comes back to the outside, it's going to have to go to the opposite side of the field, closer to where the fans are. Can't say enough about the crowd here today in Chapel Hill. Big ball inside, tipped.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Katie Jones trying to work against Ramey Ricard. Oh, what a slip. Nice slip there by Jones. That was pretty. Up ahead to Frank. Off of a foot. Quick restart here. Good recovery by Smolinars. Tip ball ahead that Katie Dixon cannot get, and it will be a side in. Great effort by all of these student athletes here.
And number 8, Ciara Gordo.
Talk about laying it out for your team. First overtime in the books. And let's go some more. Why not? This is like Christmas Day all over again. More gifts for you under the tree right now.
I mean, Leah, you and I coming into this game, we're like, gosh, this season's over already. We feel like it just started. Let's play some bonus hockey.
Let's play bonus hockey. Can't say enough about it. North Carolina, Northwestern talking it over. Suzanne, you know, like, what's going to be the difference right now for one of these teams to break through? We've seen a little bit of everything. The corners they needed, the stroke they needed. You know, it's just flip that coin.
I know. Well, and we said all along it's going to be played between the 25s, and that it goes to show you it's still the case here in overtime. Lots of back and forth and back and forth. Obviously, North Carolina had a great opportunity with that stroke, but Scoobish coming up absolutely mind-blowing huge for her Cats.
Taking a look at the highlights from that first overtime period. Carolina, Riley Heck trying to get that opportunity early on.
Your line if you do. Watch the line.
Scoobish just doing what Scoobish has done all season long. Standing strong in cage. One more step for Katie Jones. A good opportunity there, though. And how about this play? A great drive here by Riley Heck. Gets the stroke call.
You hear the thunk. No better thunk than any thunk if you're a Northwestern fan right now, when we're headed to the second overtime. You see the national championships since 2018. Both coaches pacing the sidelines. You can't tell me that neither one of those right now would love to grab a stick and be a part of this as well.
Absolutely. My question is, what happened? Oh, there it is. I was like, where's Coach's chair?
Absolutely. So as we start the second overtime period, again, this is sudden victory. Carolina will have the ball. Fun afternoon of hockey here in Chapel Hill. It's been great all weekend. The atmosphere here with all four teams. And an overflowing crowd. The sellout was sold out last week when it was announced. 900 is the seating here at the stadium. The overflow is about 1,300. And we are certainly far beyond that right now, as fans came out here very early this morning to find their spots, no matter where they could find them, to be a part of this historic afternoon for hockey.
Not to mention, Leah, the weather this year is a touch better than it was last year.
Yes, it was.
In Connecticut.
Yeah, we had blowing winds. It was about 35, minus chill with about 9 degrees. Here's Ben Cole now trying to slide one through. It'll be a hit coming out. Olivia Ben Cole looking back at the bench. They were looking for a corner.
Yeah, you only have a split second to call for that referral. You can't look back at your bench and wait 5 seconds and then ask for it.
Things happening quickly once again there. Greta Hinke and Aaliyah Marshall eyeing Katie Dixon right now, thinking about how they want to try to get that ball away as Dixon brings it back.
When you see the press just sliding, right, waiting for the ball to be pinned on a sideline, that's when you'll see more of the pressure.
Oh, sweet move by Sana Hawk on the backhander, played down in front. And a long rebound out. Katie Dixon has to be careful here as Olivia Becol very cool with the ball in the open field. The breakaway here for March. The backhand shot played down there by Maddie Kahn. Maddie directing back there. Here's Halsey. Scored off of a penalty stroke in this game. Oh my goodness, a green card given to Peyton Halsey. A little bit too aggressive on that hold.
Yeah, just impeding the progress of Sietske Bruning.
So the player advantage. So the advantage here for Carolina. 2-minute card, down to 1:37 now. Taken away there by Lauren Wattis. Wattis trying to carry it. She'll take her time, take some seconds off of the clock.
Yeah, and this is where I'm glad Lauren Wattis is pulling off that ball. Let Katie Jones take it, get some numbers up in front of the ball. We've already got a tall test here. A field player down.
Peyton Worth off of the restart. A little bit more of a zone action here by Northwestern, playing down a number. Bruder's in front. The flip inside. Held whistle, held whistle. They take it down. Heck trying to run it through and gets the call. Ilsa Trump very upset. They were being patient there.
Yeah, you see Trump sees Raleigh Heck put her head down. They put a good tackle in, but that obstruction there. Ilsa Trump not happy with that call.
Same group that was on the field for the last and first corner of the overtime period. As the defense sets up here, Worth will insert. Up to Heck. To Bruning, watch out on that backside there. Good recovery. Hit going out.
I mean, you got to give so much props to Katie Jones. She was on her horse, coming back to put pressure on, coming back from the 50. Come up with that whistle.
Off of the restart of the whistle. 12 seconds left on this penalty as Trump will try to walk it up as much as she can to take time off the clock.
When you actually saw Lauren Wattis say, you know, she made the motion like, calm down, take your time, as now we're back to full strength. Wattis was aware of how much time was left on that penalty.
Bruning with some room. Gets it over to Rene Ricardo on the outside. They've got Dixon up top. Not heavily marked. Calling for that ball to come to the opposite side, and it does to Marshall. Heck pokes in there, gets it away. Trump has to make a decision here. Goes in for that tackle, the spin, and the flip to Peyton Worth. Broken up, nicely done by Marshall. And the big ball away. Oh, goodness. Here's the speedy Olivia Bencool. She's got Ricardo to beat. Little give and go action. Wow, what a save! Maddie Kahn comes out, and it rebounds all the way out to Sana Hawk.
What a build-up, and Olivia Bencool being super selfless there. Knew Wattis had some space, slips that ball off, but Maddie Kahn, it's all about the keepers, Leah. Oh, amazing.
Sana Hawk looking for a sub right now as Sienna Ricardo comes in. She'll switch sides here with Yasmina Smolinars as Aaliyah Marshall goes diagonal back the opposite way to Lauren Wattis. Wattis does not have numbers ahead right now, but she's plowing right through. Look for the obstruction, look for the loose ball, look for the open call, and it's going out. Wow, there were so many things happening that could have materialized on that play.
Yeah, great vision there by Lauren Wattis, able to eliminate through two defenders. Gets in right outside the circle, dishes it off to Olivia Bencool, who I thought had him beat, but boots the ball.
Peyton Worth racing ahead toe-to-toe with Trump. Beats her, receives it, comes into the circle, trying to get it on her forehand. She flicks it.
Another great opportunity, just back and forth, Leah.
Under a minute to go here in the second overtime. With less players in the same size field, these players have no doubt about it left every ounce of energy they've had out on the field today. Here's Bencool now. Katie Dixon comes back as that one was just a little bit too far ahead. It'll be a long hit for the Wildcats. 25 seconds as Marshall restarts it. Ball will continue on. Under 15 now. Trump has some room here. 8. And we are headed to finish this season in 2023 to crown a champion by going to a shootout. The teams will take a break here. They will select their players to participate in the shootout.
So 5 players from each team will go one-on-one against keeper. They've got 8 seconds starting at the 23-meter line. And it's a one-on-one until the whistle blows, the ball finds the back of the cage, or the ball clears the circle. And yeah,
you play on till you play to that whistle. And I think that's the most important thing as we talk about the format for the shootout. This is just the 3rd time that a title game has gone to that format. Is the opportunities here in this second overtime period. Riley Heck and her teammates met by a defense once again.
Yeah, opportunities abound on both sides of the ball. This one of the best ones with Lauren Wattis, a one-on-one with Maddie Kahn, coming up huge for her heels. And Wattis returning the favor, looking for Olivia Bent-Cole, but that ball bounces off Bent-Cole's foot.
They'll be using the scoreboard, the area to take the shootout down at the opposite end of the field where the fans and everyone walk in, utilizing that scoreboard. So those people that were part of this overflow crowd today, Suzanne, what a great spot for them to be. To be able to watch this shootout.
Well, we had people like scaling fences, trying to get the best shot. What a game, Leah.
What a great game, great day for the sport of hockey as it continues to grow. And again, you've got 2 of the coaches who really have helped as ambassadors of this game to bring it to the growth that we have today. And of course, the stadium here, Karen Shelton Stadium, can't say enough about what Coach Shelton has done to bring this sport to this level.
If you build it,
they will come, and they have today.
And they have definitely shown out today, Leah.
So we are just about there again. Each player that is taking the shot for the strokes, for the shootout piece of it, will have 8 seconds. The important piece, if you miss on that first opportunity, to continue to play through to the whistle. Northwestern is looking for their 2nd title as the captains meet. Carolina, their 11th. The players have been selected to participate in this shootout. We'll see what the order is. So all the fans up on the hill, 10 to 15 deep, and that wraps around pretty much to the scoreboard is. Players trying to get as close as they possibly can. They have to be on the opposite side there. Riley Heck will go first. And Skubish is set. They'll play on the whistle. We'll start on the whistle. Here's Heck. Here's Skubish. The spin move is good. Riley Heck with the goal.
Riley Heck's signature move. She loves to hook that ball, do a nice little spin move, does just that.
Peyton Halsey will face Maddie Kahn here. Halsey with the answer.
Halsey doing a good job reading where Maddie Kahn is. Feels her go down. Able to slip that ball behind her.
Yasmina Smolinar's now getting the call in the 2 spot for the Tar Heels. Skubish is ready. Backhander is wide.
You can just see how confident Annabelle Skubish is as she takes Smolinar's on 1v1. Just calm, cool, and collected. Smolinar sends that one wide.
Lauren Wattis, the senior, will be the next one up. Khan is ready. Wattis pulls and answers.
Again, Khan just kind of coming off her angle a little bit, losing her balance.
Charlie Bruder with an important chance here, facing Annabelle Skubish. The backhander tipped away off of Skubish's stick. She's fired up.
Skubish, again, the best goalkeeper in the country, getting her team fired up, getting her job done.
Lindsey Frank now steps in. Oh! Still some time, and kicked away by Maddie Kahn.
Nice work here by Maddie Kahn. Using that left kick save. You actually saw her move to the right with her stick out on the right. Able to get that left kicker out and around the ball.
Here's Katie Dixon now. Important if you're a Tar Heel fan. Dixon wraps it around on the forehand. Knots it up at 2.
Katie Dixon just doing a nice pull, keeping things basic.
Olivia Bent-Cole getting the call, the freshman here, or first year. Kahn trying to work it around, and it goes wide.
Maddie Kahn doing a good job staying on her angle.
Sonahawk is the 5th to go for the Tar Heels. Skubish is ready. Hawk on the backhand, spins and loses it.
The tension is palpable here, Leah. Oh my gosh. Hawk just rolls over that ball.
Reagan Cornelius scored a goal in the semifinals. It comes down to this as Maddie Kahn steps in, tied at 2. Keep playing the whistle, it's not done yet. Somehow, Maddie Kahn recovers off of that ball, off of the speedy Reagan Cornelius. And guess what? We will go another round.
Oh my gosh, Leah. Okay, so second round. Sudden death.
Peyton Halsey will start off this second round. Kahn taking her time, obviously, after the completion of that last one. Bounced away. Maddie Kahn raising it up. Riley Heck. Skubish is ready and steps in. Heck circles wide and scores! Riley Heck has done it! The 11th national championship for Carolina on their home turf in double overtime with a shootout.
Leah, what a finish to a phenomenal game.